I grew up in Montana, up in a little town called Kalispell. Pretty normal family. My mom was a nurse, my dad did construction. And 2008, 2009 hit my family pretty hard, especially from my dad's side, the construction. And in that, I guess, chaos that was ongoing, my dad picked up Phil's Rule 1 investing book and read it. And this is 2009, I'm a junior in high school, and he came to me one day and said, "Hey, I just finished reading this book on investing, and I really think you should read it too." I didn't really have a grasp on, looking back on it, that was probably one of the best times somebody could ever start investing. And it just, right there, it clicked, like, oh, there's a different way of doing things out here than arduous labor. Yeah, that's where it really hit home for me. I, at that point, was out of high school. I had joined the Air Force, and I was doing a job called combat control, going through what is a 2-year training pipeline. And so while I did this 7-year combat control career in the Air Force, I just had this huge passion for investing that started off of that early success I experienced in high school with my father, and I wanted to keep that going. And so about halfway through my Air Force career, I came to my first Rule 1 investing workshop. Immediately at that workshop, it just elevated both my understanding of investing and the opportunities that there were. About a year later, and I got asked to come on and start coaching with Rule 1, and so I'd take the leave from the military and come to these workshops they're putting on in Atlanta and other cities, and just be kind of a junior coach, help out. Even when I was in Afghanistan, I would be doing these trades and investing, and people would just look at me like, "What are you doing, on my laptop with no Wi-Fi?" I'm approaching the end of my service, I'm approaching the end of my second deployment, and I just had this kind of calling that I wanted to, put all of my focus into investing and see where it would take me. And so I made the decision to leave a job that I really loved in the Air Force and exit and go off and try to make it in finance. And when I came back from that second deployment, Phil asked me to come up to his farm in Georgia. He was very interested in hearing all about Afghanistan and what my plans were. And when I told him that, he said, "Well, how about you just come and work for me?" So I moved up to Georgia the day after I left service, and I've been a member of the Rule 1 team ever since. Rule 1 has dramatically not just changed my financial future, but my family's financial future. I've been able to move not just my finances away from any type of financial institution, but I have taken on all of my family's investment accounts and finances. The thing that I'm most passionate about and the thing that wakes me up in the morning is when I'm at a workshop and I'm helping a student. They go from being a doubter to suddenly realizing, oh, maybe I can do this, and then having confidence that, oh, I totally am able to do this. In that moment, I see myself and that moment that I had back at my first workshop when I also had my little aha moment, and it changed my life forever.